Hello, my name is Mary Graves, and this is Terror Tuesdays Reactions. Alright, I know that I'm very new to this whole reactions thing. I know I just watch a movie and I react to it, so it's not that hard. But in terms of filming, it's very much, it's not going to be elegant, being that this is my first one. So hopefully you are patient with me. If you are on Instagram or YouTube, you're just going to get the highlights of some of the things that either scared me or if I'm funny, which sometimes I am. I've been told so. I could just people being nice, who knows. And I really am not good at the comedy and the jokes. But I'll try to include some of those in there too. At least I won't have to rewind the video and then film what came into my mind when I watched that. I can just say it out loud and you're gonna get it on video. So that's the benefit of doing this. Now if you're on Patreon, you're not only gonna get that whole piece of it, you will also get the benefit of being able to watch the movie with me from start to finish. The movie, now I cannot emphasize this enough, I will not be showing the movie on this video. However, from the time I press play on the video here, you can press play on the video at home and you will see my in-time reaction to things that happened in the video throughout the entire movie. So you won't just be getting the little bit of highlights of me, you'll get to react with me. So it's especially beneficial if you are watching the movie for the first time, or you know, it's quarantine and we're bored and some of us are alone in our houses. So maybe you want somebody to watch a movie with, you can watch a movie with me. I am going to be putting this video on my Patreon page over the next couple days. It might not be up right away when the IGTV video and the YouTube video hits. I will post on Instagram and Twitter when I do upload onto my Patreon page, so you'll know. And right now there will only be one tier, and that is a $5 tier in order to participate. And then when more things become available on Patreon, I will let you guys know. But that's the baseline, $5 a month. So hopefully you're interested, and if you are, the link is in my bio for Instagram and I believe for Twitter and possibly Facebook. So, alright, enough of my babbling. Let's get watching today's movie. Today's movie, as will be the rest of the movies for the next year, are first time watches for me. I've never seen these movies. I may know some things about them, however, I don't know a ton about them, and I definitely don't know how they begin and how they end. So this is incredibly exciting for me because I'm checking off at least 52 movies because I have the next year planned that I haven't seen before. So, and hopefully this can be a continuing trend because I'm sure there's probably thousands of horror movies that I haven't watched before. And yes, this is specifically for horror lovers, not made for kids unless you were a kid like me who grew up on horror movies, and if you are, then you're cool and I love you. And that's about all the information I have on that. All I know is that this is a Stuart Gordon movie. This is a Stuart Gordon movie, and that it was created around the same time as Reanimator because I think they use the same set pieces, and I know it's based on an H.P. Lovecraft story, and that it gets really gooey and sticky and gross, which I love because it's totally 80s practical effects. So let's get started. Alright, if you are watching with me, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Internet, 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 internet. Boom. Whew. My secret husband, Jeffrey Combs, got his sweater game going on. No, why would you get close? Oh! Oh!
No, I want to see more. More than any man has ever seen.
More. Oh no, don't kill the cat! Oh, it's a dog. Oh shit. Don't kill the dog! head? Or was his head just really twisted? Oh. I know what he's doing.
But they were performing actually does stimulate the brain.
Hi, darling.
I mean, he's not crazy. Hi, you must be Dr. McMichael.
I love Ken Foree. That looks like a fire hazard.
Need some help?
He's got a screwdriver.
He used to bring beautiful women here.
Oh.
Eat fine meals, drink fine wine, listen to music. But it always ended with screaming.
Graves Extractions quote of the week. Oh, I know that look. Ooh! Jellyfish from hell.
Touch me.
No! Yeah, you were supposed to be standing by the switch.
Well, how about the heart on that guy? Is there a statistical correlation for that too?
We didn't get to see that on camera.
Circuit breaker, I've got to turn it off. Bam.
That image is staying right here. Oh no, his hair! It's a red room too, just like 50 Shades of Grey. I mean, not that I've ever watched that movie. Oh! So if he has no pineal gland, does that mean he's never going to be stimulated ever again? So he can't get his dick up, so he decided to stimulate his pineal gland, and it led to all these weird experiments and turned him into a monster? Is that what we're saying? The important part is the dog is still alive. Okay, let me collect my thoughts for a minute and go to Mary Graves' takeaways. Takeaway number 1. Men will do weird things for their erections. I think that's what this all boiled down to. I know it has a lot to do with sex, and with Stuart Gordon, a lot of his movies have to do with sex and horror intertwined. Hi, cats. But in this case, it sounds like that the doctor, shit, what was his name? Pretorius. Dr. Pretorius had an issue with sex where he couldn't get it up, which is why he was having such extreme sex. It was just some bondage and whipping, whatever. But extreme for, I guess, what people were exposed to on TV at that time. And so maybe his experiments with the pineal gland were because he wanted to try to stimulate his own gland to help him have better sex. And it cost him his body and his existence, basically, in this world. Takeaway number 2. Don't mess with other dimensions. Ever. Like, I know the experiments probably started off with the pineal gland, and then he realized that he was tapping into another dimension. That's never a good thing. You're never going to find anything good there. Or if you do find something good there, you're probably also going to find something bad there. So just don't do it. Like, you know what, just stay away from science altogether, maybe. I said into my video camera while watching my streaming services. And takeaway number 3. Stay away from things that are pink and gooey, because they're probably either going to eat you alive or that's just about it. They're just going to eat you alive. I mean, you got the blob, you got that stuff that attacked Ken Foree, and also the big pink blobby thing that just ate my Jeffrey Combs. So, just not good. Stay away from pink blobs combination, just bad, all bad. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of another fantastic Terror Tuesdays night. And, of course it's day here as I'm filming this, but Terror Tuesdays night. And also, the first of my film reactions. What did you think? This movie, I think, was the perfect choice for my first reaction, because even though I thought I knew a lot about it, I didn't see a ton of stuff coming. I was definitely shockingly pleased, or pleasingly shocked. as to the things that went on in the film. It was even grosser than I thought it was going to be. And it was just all around enjoyable. I would highly recommend this movie. Oh, my cats are hissing. It's time for their dinner. But I very much enjoyed this movie. I hope you did too. And, you know, I like the concept of the dimensions aren't just like another place you go to. The other dimensions are within our dimension as an invisible layer. They can't see us, we can't see them. And it just took this resonator to unblock whatever it is that was keeping us from seeing them and them from seeing us. And that's where the monsters come in too. It's a great concept. I know it's a very H.P. Lovecraftian thing, which has its ties in racism and stuff. So it's great when you're talking about aliens, but I know for him it was a metaphor for real life people. But the monster concept, that the monsters are among us, they just can't see us, we can't see them, but we can ruin that, and then they can see us and we can see them. I thought that was brilliant, because it's like, you never know when the machine is going to be turned on and you're going to be able to see the monsters. So it's very creepy. It's like me with spiders right now, because it's spring and I've already had like 4 spider attacks in my house. 2 of them right around this window in the corner. You can't see the window. There's another window over there. Just opening and closing my windowsill and my blinds. Just a couple jumping spiders. One on my screen door when I was opening the big door to let the dogs out. Just a big ass spider hanging there. It's been a spidery week and I don't like it. But that's all. It's been a spidery few days and I don't like it. So now I'm just watching my back. And now maybe I should be watching my back for resonator monsters. Pineal gland monsters, if you will. Alright, that is it for this Terror Tuesdays. I have tons of plans. I actually just wrote down a step-by-step plan. I have no dates for when things are coming out, but basically my plan is to work as hard as possible to get things done. I can tell you that tomorrow, Heather Loves Horror and I are getting back together to film our next May Queens podcast that will be out this Friday. So look forward to that. We are going to be talking about the documentary series on Shudder, Cursed Films. And we'll probably be talking about curses in general, so it should be a nice witchy kind of Friday. Check us out on all of our past episodes that are out right now, on most podcast places, and on YouTube. So if you want to actually see us being crazy, feel free to go watch the YouTube channel. Also, we did a live Instagram thing with Dad Watches Horror Movies and Kay De Niro. Kenny is his name. And we did that on Instagram Live, the 4 of us. Some technical difficulties thrown in there, but we were talking about Stuart Gordon's classic, Reanimator. And such a great movie. I was really happy I rewatched it. I watched for the first time the Joe Bob version that's on Shudder too. So I got a little bit of details that I didn't know about the movie from that. You know, kind of like reading IMDb, but it's more fun when somebody's telling you about the stuff. So go check out that video. It is on Dad Watches Horror Movies Instagram page, and I think on his YouTube channel as well. I don't know if he uploaded it there yet, but he's supposed to by the end of the week. So go look for it, go have fun and enjoy, and that's about it. There will be more things around the horizon that I am working on, and now that I have a plan, I can actually start working on things and putting it all out there. So have a great week, everybody, and I will see you next Tuesday.